Good afternoon, Jays, and happy Tuesday. I'm Lilia Kropp, and today is August 26th, 2025. I'm joined alongside
Electroloni, and we have a great show planned for you guys today.
To start off today's show, we'll hear from reporter Graham Henderson about the athletes as they look for recruitment after their sophomore year. Your eligible teens can be offered a D1 spot at colleges.
Next, we'll hear from reporter Chase Ashby as he gives us a top story over the construction and
And finally, we will talk about the upcoming theater season and the list of anticipated shows and dates. But real quick, I'd just like to say that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce just announced their engagement during Fifth Hour. So make sure to sit back, relax,
and enjoy our show because this is KLHS.
We have a packed show for you today, but first, Electra, have you noticed all of the shirts that the teachers have been wearing today?
Yeah, it seems like all the teachers are wearing their college gear.
That's because this year the LHS Counseling Department is asking staff to wear college or armed forces shirts on Tuesdays to show all of the opportunities after high school.
After graduation, there are many possibilities a student has to get to where they want to go, and one of those things is a sports scholarship. Let's head over to reporter Graham Henderson to learn more.
Liberty High School is home to many incredible athletes. Some are even good enough to play their sport at the next level in the NCAA.
For almost all sports, the recruiting period opens June 15th following an athlete's sophomore year. They can start taking their official visits on August 1st prior to their junior year. Once that June 16th deadline comes around, many recruits have already done much preparation and begun reaching out to college coaches via email and social media to try and get on their radar.
I emailed a couple coaches and I followed them on social media and filled out recruiting questionnaires.
Although there is a lot of unknown for these athletes, fortunately it's not just a one-man show.
Yeah, my parents have been really supportive throughout the process, and my coaches, since they've had players go through this process, they've been able to give me some advice of like what to say, what to expect, what to look for.
Once the athletes have had their initial conversations and taken their official visits, they can start to think about where they might want to commit for the next 4 years. Obviously, recruiting looks very different for every single athlete, so some people's timelines could be a lot different than others. But once the athletes have made their decision, it usually is a very big deal involving lots of celebration and of course a big signing day.
So hopefully you've learned a little bit more about what it's like for these highly skilled athletes. Next time you see them in the halls, wish them good luck. And reporting for KLHS, this has been Graham Henderson.
Graham, how do you think the athletes are handling recruitment along with school?
You know, I think it can be tricky, but fortunately it's part of being a student athlete, so I think they'll be able to get it done.
Thank you.
Last year, we had several athletes make it to schools on scholarship, including Northwest, Washburn, and William Jewell. I hope we continue this success.
And last, and as we start this year, we have already had that success through our new construction.
Yes, updates like the cafeteria, entryway, and our main office look great. Our reporter Chase Ashby took a look at what it looked like this summer. Take it away.
I'm here with your first top story for the first full week of school. If any of you were freshmen, sophomores, or juniors last year, you more than likely remember that the cafeteria started some renovation later in the year. But now it's been completely finished and remodeled, and it looks brand new. This very large project started late last year in the Scramble area of the cafeteria, and later began to expand out after school got out. This construction continued throughout the rest of the 24-25 school year and was finished over the summer along with many different new additions to our cafeteria, commons, and main entrance. Along with being completely remodeled, the cafeteria's ceiling has also been raised 4 feet to make the space significantly quieter. The main entrance received new flooring and trophy cases, which also line the walls of the commons area. We also received more space for lunch and more microwaves to use as well. But some things are still to come later this year, such as a Blue Jay mural on the wall and some other finishing touches. Over the past year, you may have seen lots of different remodeling projects throughout the school, and in the next section to begin will start later this year in the 200 Science Hallway. The school looks to add new equipment and spaces in there. This has been Chase Ashby reporting for KLHS.
I most liked the front step renovation. It helped with traffic and tripping. But now let's move into some announcements. The theater season is finally here. This year, the lineup of shows starts off this fall with the Phantom of the Opera on November 19th through the 22nd. Next, the Curtain Call Collective will take place on December 18th and April 17th. Then the winter production will be Queens and will premiere on February 11th and 12th. Lastly, the Readers Theater will be Ride the Cyclone, and that will take place on the 9th of March. Many of the productions last year were sold out by night one and showcased a variety of talent and passion. So make sure to mark your calendars now.
Our fall musical is The Phantom of the Opera, and it is a musical that not a lot of high schools are doing, so it's a cool thing that we get to do it, and it'll be very different than stuff that we've done in the past. It has a lot of cool tech elements and a very big cast with a lot of like singing and dancing for everyone, and it'll be something different and fun to see. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to the theater department's lineup and what they have in store for this fall.
Me too. I already have my calendar marked with all the productions for the year. Tomorrow, our LHS band will be featured on KMBC 9 News at the football field promptly at 6:20 a.m. They encourage everyone to show out in Blue Jay Blue to support them. This is an honor as they will have a helicopter fly in and be featured on the morning news.
Lastly, senior meetings start next week. Make sure to schedule your personal senior meeting with your counselor now. If you are not sure who your counselor is, they go by last names. A through CN, Miss Beard, CO through G is Miss Wiederholt, and GRB through KI is Taylor Barker, is KJ through SI, and then lastly, Miss Jensen is SM through Z. These meetings are mandatory because seniors will discuss important graduation requirements.
Music Plus is back again for the 2025-2026 school year. Students interested in private music lessons during the school day are encouraged to sign up. The deadline to register is September 2nd.
That was a lot of great information. Just a reminder that senior class photo day will be held tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. in the field house. Also, don't forget that tomorrow will be our first early release Wednesday.
Finally, don't forget to watch all of our shows at 129 Daily, where we will fill you in on all the news at LHS.
Also, watch us live on ESPN Plus for the home football game and more.
Follow all of our socials and tune into our weekly athletic press conferences with coach and players. But for now, that's all we have for you. So please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm Lilia Kropp.
And I'm Alec Trelawney. Have a tremendous Tuesday, Jays.